This year's Doha Forum kicked off with a clear message. Justice in action isn't just a theme, it's a challenge. And right from the opening ceremony, you could sense the urgency to turn big ideas into real-world results. One of the biggest issues on the table, the growing divide between the global north and south. The forum's executive director, Mubarak Ajlan Al-Kuwari, told Euronews that many of today's inequalities stem from systems built without everyone at the table. And leaders here say that has to change. And Microsoft founder and Gates Foundation chair, Bill Gates, added that despite the many challenges ahead, humans are natural problem solvers. We just need the right tools.
This will be the generation that can solve childhood death. It can eradicate poverty, it can eradicate polio, and it can bring down over 95% diseases like malaria, HIV, and AIDS. We should not stop with the progress we've made. Together we can save the lives of millions of children and empower them to make great contributions.
And over the next 2 days, we're expecting some major announcements, new partnerships, fresh funding, and long-term plans. And all with the same goal, moving past promises and putting justice into action. Adil Halim, Euronews, Doha. Yesterday, the Trump administration mentioned in their national security advisory, they mentioned Europe in decline, and they also vowed to cultivate resistance to Europe's current trajectory. What do you say to this?
Well, let's focus on the things that we can do together. I mean, what we can take from that security strategy is that we are still, allies with America. We don't always see eye to eye on everything, but it's our internal matters we can handle ourselves. Let's focus on the global challenges that we actually have, which are, economic coercive practices from China that we are both, faced with, which is the threat that comes from malign actors like Russia, like China, like Iran. So we definitely need to focus on what we can do together, and domestic issues. Let them be our domestic issues.
Did that come as a surprise, though, to hear that tone?
Well, we have heard that before, so this is clear, and this is the way the current administration sees the things evolving. I think it's important that we stay on the course, and we have our own strategies in place, and we need to follow them.
And if you could just speak on the Qatar-EU launch negotiations, the strategic partnership, tell us more about this and the objectives.
We see Qatar's growing role in the Middle East as well. I mean, all the international mediation that they're doing when it comes to Sudan, but also Gaza, also Ukrainian children, for example, or the Great Lakes. So we see that we have a lot of things where we can work together. Of course, not only on peace and security matters, but also other matters like trade, economic relations, innovation, technology that we can build up.
Just building on that last question, is that Qatar's also been involved in the hostage negotiations, hostage releases. How do you see the role with the EU playing out as well, continuing?
As I've said, I've really commend Qatar's role in this. It is clear in this world where we have more wars than ever before, like 60 wars and conflicts going around in the world. We need all the mediation we can get, and definitely we have different strengths when it comes to Qatar or when it comes to European Union, and we can work together. What we are good at is building the sustainable peace, because it's not only the peace treaty, but it's actually how to come so that it's also the whole of society approach, that actually the society owns this. We want to move from the atrocities that both committed to the place where this never happens again. So forgetting about the understanding of different past and focusing on a common future.